eggs lay?
It works.
Legs ache.
What?
Not there.
What?
Not there. The sign clearly states, do not sit on the display beds.
No. The thing you said before you said not there.
Legs ache.
Yours too? It's awful, this town. Too big. New York City is much too big for its britches.
Madam, please, the display. You're bringing about
Oh,
wrinkles.
jeez, I'm sorry.
Quite all right, quite all right.
Display bed. It's just that my legs,
One moment, I'll be right with you.
they said to wear cushy shoes, but these tennis shoes just aren't cutting it. I'm exhausted.
All right then. Now, how may I help you?
Yes, thanks a bunch. I seem to have gotten myself all turned around. Could you tell me where I am?
Oh, another one. You are in the luxury fine linen department of Macy's, 5th floor.
Did you know that this is the coolest floor in the building? And they say hot air rises, but it don't seem to be the case in New York City. If I ever find the Empire State Building, I'll freeze my ass off.
If you are here only to enjoy the temperature of the air, I must ask you to skip along.
Skip along, I couldn't crawl.
I have other more pressing work to do.
Oh, no. I've noticed that these, several of these quilts here, they are really, amazing.
The comforters.
Comforters, yes, they have something about thread count printed on them. Could you explain to me what that is?
Thread count? Yes, of course. The thread count is the number of horizontal and vertical threads woven into 1 square inch of fabric.
1 square inch?
That is correct.
This quilt, this comforter that says 200, is that possible?
Oh, yes.
200 up and down threads woven into 1 tiny little square inch.
If you're a textile expert, 1 inch is quite large. Actually, one can do an awful lot with 1 inch.
Oh, really?
You'd be surprised.
Oh, I'm sure you're right.
Macy's will be closing in 10 minutes. Please decide on your purchases and make your way to the nearest cashier.
Oh, it feels soft.
Yes, because they spin the cotton into very thin threads, and in this case, silk. Here, madam, tempt your largest organ with this one.
My largest organ?
Your skin, madam.
Sure, of course, my skin. Oh my.
This is listed at 400.
400 what?
400 thread count.
Per square inch?
Yes.
That's twice as much as this one.
Yes, madam, that is correct.
That's ridiculous.
Well, now, don't go getting yourself attached to 400. The numbers continue on upward from there.
I've never heard of such a thing.
Can you feel the difference between the two? Though they say they can, most people cannot.
Yeah, sure I can.
Really?
Yeah, this one's much softer.
Remarkable.
What does something like this cost?
It might be best if I not give you that information, madam.
Give me, what are you talking about?
I suspect it might be too much of a shock for you.
Oh, for Pete's sake, I'll be fine.
All right, then.
Oh, there's no sense making that big of a deal about it. I may be from Podunk, North Dakota, but it's not like I just fell off the goat truck.
Earn truck, madam.
Excuse me.
That's quite all right. Ready?
Sure.
This comforter sells for $650.
Oh, 600. Oh my. I couldn't afford to spend that much money on sheets.
Linen, Yes, madam.
Something they sleep on?
Ah, sleep with, not on.
Sleep with.
One never sleeps on a down comforter. Yes, madam, they can afford it, and they choose to because of the difference they feel when they do. Simply a better quality of life. That's what we sell here in the luxury linen department of Macy's, madam.
I
A
see.
better quality of life.
Oh, wow, I see.
I sell approximately 12 to 15 of these a day.
A day?
And this one you're sitting on, approximately 5 or to 6.
Sitting on? Oh, I'm sorry, I got a little dizzy.
Quite all right, quite all right.
Well, now, what's this here?
Oh, madam, this is the creme de la creme.
Creme?
Cream of the cream.
Okay.
Close your eyes then, and if you will, gently run your fingers over the precious silk.
Oh, wow, that is heaven on earth.
Heaven on earth, you are a delight, my lady. Is this your first visit to the metropolis of New York?
Yeah, this feels like, can I open my eyes now?
Oh, certainly.
1,000 per square inch?
Yes, madam,
What the heck?
it's true.
I don't believe it. It's impossible.
How can I convince you, madam?
Get me a magnifying glass.
Are you quite serious?
Yes, quite.
Madam, even if I had a magnifying glass,
Do you?
yes,
Get it.
even if there's no physical way anyone can count up to 1,000.
I may be from Podunk, North Dakota, but
Podunk, is that really the name?
no, I'm just saying that I can count.
But I wasn't insinuating that you can't count. It's your eyes, madam.
My
Your eyes.
My eyes?
Yes, your eyes. They're.
I'll have you know, I won first prize in the mile-long Spot Your Pigeon contest for Spiritwood's 5th annual Bald Eagle Days festival last summer.
Spiritwood?
North Dakota.
What happened to Podunk?
Oh, it's just one of those sayings.
Well, that's wonderful. Congratulations. But this is thread, madam. Very tiny and tightly bound up against one another, so no matter how nice your eyes may look, function, they can't possibly see such tiny, hardly visible to the naked eye, threads.
Especially when they're so tightly bound up against one another.
That's correct.
Give me a magnifying glass.
You are no ordinary woman.
Bet your tight ass I'm not. Oh. My. Oh.
Madam,
My.
excuse me, madam, this sign.
Oh yeah, the sign. I'm very sorry I got carried away. There's something very special about this fabric.
Madam, I'm not attempting a forward pass with this comment in any way, shape, or form. In fact, what I'm about to say is only to help you further promote the deep appreciation of this product, in which I have personally quite fond of. This type of fabric, well, some say this thread can actually help a woman.
Help a woman?
Yes, help her
Oh.
along.
I'm not sure I understand.
I located the magnifying glass.
Super. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Just with the
7.
magnifying glass, if you hold it in one place too long, you might set the bed on fire.
26. Ain't I set a bed on fire? 27, 28, 29.
Yes, I suppose you're right. One would have to be outside with the sun positioned straight above, shining down heavily, and making you sweat. Are you actually counting those?
Yes, 50, 51, 52.
You can see each individual
55.
thread.
Yes, I have 20/15 vision.
20?
15.
Show me. Let me see.
Oh, 60. It's my gift. 61, 62, 63,
I can't
64,
see a thing. How can you possibly?
65. You're screwing up my concentration. If you're going to be up here with me, you're going to have to shut your trap. 66, 67, 68, 69.
Oh, very sorry.
Macy's is now closed.
Oh, no.
Please make your way to the nearest cashier to arrange for your final purchases.
No.
Macy's will reopen tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.
I've yet to finish my closeout. Oh, my. Look at what you've done, madam. You have to exit the department right now.
96, 90, no, 96, 97, 98,
Oh, okay, well, try not to upset the display too much. I'll see if I can complete my closeout and then,
112.
oh, they're dimming the lights now already.
Holy moly, I can't see a gosh darn thing. 112. I need a flashlight. What's your name? What's your name?
Fergus.
Well, I need a flashlight, Fergus.
No, madam, just one.
That's right, just one. I can't look up or I'll lose my place. 112. Please, Fergus, hurry.
Flashlight.
112, 112, 112, 113, 114, 115, 117, 118, 119, 20.
Excuse me, madam. I've located the requested item.
Oh, super.
We actually had a torch in the back room.
Torch? What the heck am I gonna do with a torch?
A torch is, oh, never mind.
Flashlight. Return closet? Did someone return it? 113, 114, 115,
Well, if they did, it was the wrong department.
People actually return these comforters after they buy them and take them home?
Similar to any other part purchase, I
Then
suppose.
you have to give them back all that money?
Well, I'll have you know, our return policy at Macy's is the best on Broadway.
130? How could anyone return anything as heavenly as this?
I'm not sure. You'll have to ask my wife.
135. She returned one of these?
Yes,
Which one?
me.
I said shop for that one, didn't I?
Yes, madam, you opened the door, shall I say.
So, is that where you live? The return closet?
Oh, no. I have a little place in Greenwich Village.
Oh, that must be expensive.
It wasn't when I bought it. I walked to work.
Oh, super. I've always wanted to walk to work, but you can't do that in the country. Things are too far spread apart.
I've always wanted things spread apart. I mean, living here in the city, one never gets to spend any time in the open air, you know. No time to really breathe.
What was her problem?
Pardon?
Your wife, her problem, her reason for leaving.
Oh, she claimed I lacked spontaneity.
Spontaneity? You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
107,
I mean, no.
138,
Listen, I'm willing to lend you this flashlight, but you're going to have to take over the job to keep it erect. My arms are growing quite numb, and I have to go now and complete my official closeout for the day.
154. You know, I can't hold it and count at the same time.
Well, didn't you have to hold the gun when you shot all those pigeons?
I didn't shoot the pigeons. I just counted them, Fergus.
No, madam, just one Fergus. My last name is not the same as my
I'm
first.
sorry.
Quite all right.
I'm no murderer of pigeons. I have good eyes.
That, my dear lady, is a flat fact.
Well, thank you, Fergus. That's very kind of you.
Let's just lay all of this out on the table. I understand we've done a bit of bonding here this evening, but the store is now closed.
155, 156.
If I didn't have a square set of closeout keys, we wouldn't
Closeout keys?
even be able to continue with this very accounting extravaganza of yours.
169, 169.
So let me suggest you set this work aside for the night, go back to your lovely hotel, and return showered and shaved, freshly dressed and adorned at 10 a.m., and I'll be happy to oblige you in this adventure once again.
You're not from here, are you?
New York?
No, here.
The United States?
Yes.
No.
No?
Yes. Quite right.
I didn't think so. I've been trying to place your accent for some time now. Australia?
No, madam.
Scotland?
Well, close. You're very close. England.
Oh, sure, England. I almost went there once with the high school chorus. Oh, geez, that was a while back.
Why almost?
Well, we couldn't get hold of the money, so they canceled the trip.
That's disappointing. I myself have the heart of a singer, just not the vocal cords to go along with it.
That's a bunch of hogwash. Everyone can sing.
I do rather well in the shower, but in the presence of another person, my throat just seems to compress.
Have you tried singing in the shower to another person?
No, I haven't. I tend to do my shower business alone.
I see.
But regardless, it takes a certain amount of courage to sing in front of someone in any situation. Don't you think? Sort of courage I admire, but I myself have never possessed.
Well, I think something like that depends on the certain someone you're with. You know, not so much a change in you, but a change in your company. Oh, fiddlesticks, I forgot all about the counting.
You couldn't have made much progress. Let me recommend that you start over tomorrow.
What do you mean, made much progress? I was up to 169.
169?
I told you, it's my gift. Everyone has a gift.
Maybe not everyone.
And mine's good eyes.
Well, that is obvious. Quite obvious, madam.
Oh, Dot. You can call me Dot.
Dot, what a lovely, easy name to spell.
How can you see my eyes? Everything's so dark in here.
It's not so dark that I can't see your eyes.
Really? Sure you don't need a torch for this?
Dot?
Yes?
Have you ever seen a view from the Empire State Building at night?
I've never seen the Empire State Building. Is that even in this city?
In the city?
Where's it hiding? I've been looking for it all day and I'm just plain pooped out.
How could you of all people, not see the Empire State Building? It has pigeons all over it.
Oh, yes, but even I can't see the lumber for the trees.
Forest.
What?
Forest for the trees. Listen, I have come up with a fantastic idea.
What, Fergus?
How about we, you and I, oh, you're yawning.
I can stay awake. Go on.
I'll finish closing out, and then I would think maybe you would allow me to escort you for a lovely view of New York City from the top of the Empire State Building. That is, if you have no other plans for this evening.
No, I just have to catch that thingamabob back to Brooklyn.
Madam.
Dot.
You are a delight.
Oh.
How about you wait right here for me?
Right here.
And I'll finish my work, lock up, and then escort you to a view you will never forget.
Oh, super. I love to see things I know I won't forget. Oh, wait right here for you, Fergus.
Right here.
Fine.
I'll be right back.
Let's see, 5 to 6 of them a day. Holy crap. You gotta be kidding me. Quality of life? Sheets? Oh, my word, my word.
Dot, are you here? Oh, she's fallen asleep. The poor thing. Oh, she's fallen asleep. Dot, wake up. There's no sleeping in the store. You're on display. Oh, what a night. Wake up, Dot, wake up. There's no sleeping in the store. This is unacceptable. You pulled the comforter right on top of you. It's wrinkling and soiling, wrinkling and soiling. Oh, I'm gonna have to carry you out of here. Perhaps that won't be as difficult as it seems. Oh, Fergus, how do you get yourself in such a situation as this? What am I saying? I never get myself in situations like this. She's actually quite dense. And quite dense for a person with such a small name. Oh my God.
Baba Black Sheep, have you ready to go? Yes, sir. 3 bags full.
Dot?
1 for the master, 1 for the
Dot,
day,
are you awake?
and 1 for the little boy who lives in Greenwich Village.
I thought you said you could stay awake.
I thought you said you weren't spontaneous.
Oh, am I, you think?
I would say you're very spontaneous. What was your wife's problem anyway?
Well, I'm not sure.
People don't know what they've got until they've lost it.
Dot, I know tonight was, no permanent plans between us, certainly. No promises made and none broken.
Cut to the chase.
A moment ago, while I was stumbling around with you, I noticed that you...
You had to hold me up.
Yes, I did.
Oh, I'm sorry. I slipped like a rock.
You felt like one, too.
I'm actually surprised I woke up at all.
Yes, very lucky for me, I suppose.
It's usually the roosters that open my eyes.
Yes, roosters. I suppose that's true. Well, I noticed that you have a ring on your left hand.
Oh, that.
Yes, that.
Well, I lost my husband, Fergus, about 8 years ago, and I still wear the ring.
Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that.
Yeah, we were visiting my relatives in South
Now,
Dakota.
before you continue, Dot, I just want to say that you are under no obligation to share this information with me. No obligation, it's quite all right.
No, I'd like to. I don't get too many chances to talk about it. After the first 5 or 6 months, nobody wanted to listen anymore.
I'm all ears.
Actually, that's not too far from the truth, Fergus. Your ears are huge.
I suppose you're right. I like to blame it on my age, but I'm afraid they've always been this size.
Are you a good listener?
I think I try to be.
It's your gift, Fergus. Your ears and my eyes.
My gift? I never considered that. They were always a target for the bullies on the block. Regardless, please continue. You lost your husband.
Well, my folks took us sightseeing, shopping, to this farm and ranch, way out in the middle of nowhere. My mother was going on and on, questioning about why we never had any children. And Bert just up and disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yeah, I lost him.
At the auction?
Yeah, somewhere between the balers and the fertilizer.
I'm very sorry.
Oh, it was horrible. Looking for him, frantically thinking that we just separated. from each other, and I worried horribly about how he would get back to my parents. But then, after a few days passed and the phone never rang, and he never showed up, well, it became even more horrible because I realized that he pretty much just took off. You know, he pretty much just took off.
Between the balers and the fertilizer.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, sometimes that happens, Fergus. Sometimes people just take off.
Not me, I don't.
Well, that's a good quality, Fergus. Don't change. Don't ever change that about yourself.
I don't plan to. I'm very unchanging. I'm English.
I have an embarrassing confession to make here tonight, and I'm surprised that I'm just gonna say it.
All right.
Men think that women are excited by fly-by-night sort of things, you know, running here and there. It's just not true. Not an ounce of it is true, Fergus.
I'm not sure I understand.
They try to be something exciting, when really that's not what does it for a woman.
Does it? Are you insinuating an emotional sensation or a physical one?
It's all the same. With a woman, it's all rolled up in the same bale of hay. Excitement like that, sightseeing, which I run around trying to do all day coming to New York, thinking this would help me finally let go of Bert. It would have been best if the jerk had a massive coronary right there and fell over dead. It's not knowing that's hard. 8 years later, and I'm still reading the daily obituary column. Searching for some sort of an end to the nightmare.
Closure.
Yeah. Anyway, all of this, well, it ain't it, Fergus. It's not what does it.
What is it then? Because you women seem to be unique as these quilts.
Comforters.
Yes, and that's what confuses me. What is it that does it for you?
For me specifically?
Well, okay, yes.
I'm not sure, Fergus. I've never, to my knowledge, actually had an,
Oh, really?
yeah, sad, I know.
Well, you would know if you had.
I would.
Oh, yes.
Then I haven't. I'm 48, Fergus. I'm beginning to think there's something wrong with me.
Oh, my Dot. There's nothing wrong with you, nothing at all. To quote someone I'm growing quite fond of, it may be not so much a change in you, but a change in your company. Let me ask you this. If you were to think you might know what would finally push you over the edge of tumultuous pleasure, what might that be?
Camptown Ladies.
Pardon?
The song, Camptown Ladies, is my favorite. I go hog wild. Bert would never sing it for me, never. So I would sing it for myself in my head. As things
Progressed.
Yes, progressed.
I see. Is there anything else?
Camptown Ladies and spending the night on this 1,000 per square inch comforter.
Oh, are you insinuating that we, the two of us, here? I'm not sure about this, Dot. I've had this job for 18 years now, and I enjoy it. Like you said, I think my gift may be listening, and I get to utilize that gift on this job. I get to listen to customers, complain and drive me crazy mostly. But once in a while, someone like you comes along, and I would really, truly hate to lose my job because of it.
We can stay here and not lose your job.
How do you know? Are you certain?
Well, I guess there's no way to be truly certain about things like
It's
this.
a risk, Dot, a huge risk.
But that's why they call it a risk, and not just another walk in Central Park.
I thought you said this sort of thing doesn't do it for you, dashing here and there. Sightseeing, New York,
I've seen all I need to see.
fly by night.
Well, I'm hoping it won't be that, Fergus.
Tell you what, how about the two of us go down to the bagel shop on the corner and share a cup of coffee? That'll certainly get us up and vertical.
Up in vertical?
Espresso. Yes, we'll have ourselves an espresso, and we'll be all awake, and we can hit the tall building with a single bound.
What are you so scared of?
See, this is always what it comes down to. Me not wanting to do something that someone else wants to do. And when it comes down to the end of things like my job, my livelihood, why does it always have to come down to my livelihood? My wife used to do this to me all the time.
Ex-wife.
She used to make it about me, when true, really, all along, she just couldn't compromise. She had to have it her way. Why can't I be listened to as much as the one who wants to do the thing that I don't want to do?
Yes, I see. You're right, Fergus. I'm not listening to you. I'm totally not listening to you and what you are wanting. I'm just making you wrong for not wanting to do the same thing I want. You're right. Let's go. I'll buy you a cup of coffee and we'll head over to that invisible building with the pigeons on it. But we'll have to see about doing it in a single bound.
Oh, we could take a lift,
Lift?
elevator.
You betcha.
Really?
Yes, I'm sorry. Of course, your job. But are you done with the closeout?
Yes, I am. The register's locked and tucked away, and I'm all ready to go.
Super. I might need a double, though.
Espresso?
Yeah, keep me up in vertical.
Better you than me.
Yeah,
You really mean it? No more pressure?
that's right.
This is wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, Dot.
I've been selfish.
It's all right. I can understand you being tired and everything.
Well, it actually is mostly my feet. They're killing me.
You have to wear nurses' shoes with high arches. All the women around here wear nurses' shoes.
I was wondering about that. I was starting to think that New York just had a lot of emergency type of help on hand, ever since.
Yes, no, just comfortable shoes. Quality of life. You can stay at my place if you like. It's closer.
Oh, I suppose once I get moving, I'll be fine. It's very nice of you to invite me out this evening, Fergus. I haven't had a worthwhile conversation since I've been here.
It's a difficult city, really.
Yeah, and it smells like pee.
Well, it's August.
I see.
Dot, do you mind if I kiss you right now? You are so beautiful to me, and I have this overwhelming feeling. Oh, gosh, you're wonderful. I can't believe this. If I knew this was going to happen to me when I woke up this morning, I would have been in a much, much better mood.
Oh, excuse me, folks. Excuse me. I thought everyone was gone for the night.
Tiny? Well, hello. No, I was just closing up, and this customer here, this woman, Dot, well, actually, she just fell asleep on the display bed.
Dot.
Yes, oh, yes. Dot, tiny Dot.
That's funny. Dot, tiny dot.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yes. So you see, there's nothing really going on out here out of the ordinary. Just the usual sort of everyday business that is to be expected in the luxury department of
You don't have to explain to me, Mr. Magulus. I heard something, and, I just thought I'd check out the side of the store. But if you're going to be here, I'll make sure to avoid this section for the rest of the evening.
Avoid this section? Oh, no, Tiny, you don't have to do that. We weren't doing anything. We were just heading out, actually. You go ahead and fix things.
Mr. Magulus, could you step over here for just a sec?
Oh, yes, certainly. Excuse me, Dot.
How long have we worked here together?
I'm not sure, maybe about...
Ever since I started.
Really?
Yeah, you were the very first sales consultant I met. And from that day on, you have never disappointed me, Mr. Magdalis. Never.
Well, I'm happy to hear that.
Never. And I'm sick and tired of it.
What?
I'm not gonna let you get away with this.
Get away with what?
This thing you do.
This thing I do, listen, Tiny, I'm very sorry if it appeared to be even slightly unpredictable this evening.
I'm not, Mr. Magdalis, there's a time to be predictable, and there's a time to be, well, not so predictable, if you know what I mean.
I'm not following you.
I might not have the fancy words you do, but I know a good thing when I see it.
That could be your gift, Tiny.
Gift?
Yes, we all have them now.
Well, then don't look a gift horse in the mouth. And there, Mr. Magdalis, is your gift horse.
Oh, I see. This is a sort of a carpe diem speech, is that it? Carpe diem, seize the day.
Oh, no, sir. Seizing the day is not what I'm talking about. Seize the woman. Seize the woman.
Yes, I see. Well, you might be right, old boy. You might just be right.
So, seize away. Well, look, I've got some things to fix in the basement, so don't you worry about me. I'll make sure that you two have a place to yourselves for the rest of the night.
Well, what do you know about that?
What do you know?
Dot?
I'm leaving it completely up to you, Fergus.
He opened the door, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Dot, have you ever had a moment in your life when time just steps out of your way and suddenly everything opens up and you can see some kind of hope, some kind of possibility that the impossible could happen? Have you ever had a moment when that door is being presented to you, and if you walk through it, you might just possibly discover what happiness really
I
is?
think so.
Well, it's happening to me right now, and I'm afraid if I move, I'm afraid to move, Dot. I'm afraid that if I move 1 square inch, it will all go away.
1 square inch,
Yes,
tightly bound up against one another.
yes.
You know, Fergus, they say that opportunity knocks once, but I say hogwash. I say it keeps knocking till you hear it.
Well, I hear it, Dot. I hear it loud and clear.
I'm not surprised with those ears of yours.
What? Why don't you wait right here? Just one brief moment.
Right here?
Yep.
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, right here. Lovely.
I'd rather be here with you.
Canton lady singing his song, doo-dah, doo-dah. The Canton racetrack 5 miles on, oh, the doo-dah day. Going to run all night, going to run all day. I bet my money on a bobtail neck, somebody bet on the bay.
Oh, Fergus, the rainbows.
Yes, aren't they beautiful? I did it, Dot. I sang in front of another person.
Me.
And my voice did not
And
compress.
over the loudspeaker. Oh, what a voice. What courage. You surprised me.
Good. I wanted to surprise you, Dot. I want to surprise you here and never leave. What do you think about that?
Well, I think that's a heavenly idea, Fergus. Just heavenly.
How about we wait on this?
Yeah, okay.
My dear lady, might I suggest that we step out the front door and walk up the street? street and have ourselves a view. Must right up the street and have ourselves a view. Empire State Building, just up the street.
Oh my God, I've been looking for that all day.
Yes, isn't that interesting how that works?
And then,
Suddenly, every one day, when you least expect it, what you've been looking for your entire life walks right into your department. My lady?
Fergus Maculus. Oh wait, before we go, I would like to make myself a purchase.
A purchase?
Yeah.
Oh, regular clothes.
Oh no, I would like to buy myself this 1,000 per inch thread count comforter and take it back to my hotel with me this evening. I've decided it's time for me to start living this quality of life you've been talking about, and I got some catching up to do.
Oh, hogwash. Honestly, Dot, that's all just a silly sales pitch. You don't need thread count to have quality of life. You just need me.
Still, that was awfully nice.
Well then, I got one at home with sheets to match.